Hello, hello. Here we are again in Quakeworld. Hopefully playing some more 4-4 again, just like yesterday. We just played already one. I just didn't remember that I could actually stream it as well. But here we go. Let's hope we will find one more player. Alright, here we go. We just played DM2. It went pretty well. Maybe the teams were not as good as they could have been. Although I was expecting ER to play a bit better. Lord Lane was also in the opposing team and he did play pretty well. Although, now that I check his stats, he killed 8 rockets but also dropped 7. Which is not very optimal, and minus 23. Let's see, ER. ER is only minus 7, killed 9, dropped 5. And dealt more damage to enemy weapons as well. So, all in all, ER did play better than Lord Lame, but I was maybe expecting even more of him. I got 105 frags, always nice to get 100. 19 killed, 5 dropped, had a terrible quad bore at Red Mega, but that's it when you play too much Quake Champions. That's his life. Alright, here we go again. Let's hope for rocket or pen spawn. Yep, that's luck. Enemy got the ring as well. Maybe 1.5 SGs could kill him, but now he got a bit of health. But yes, dead. That was actually surprising. I was able to kill him. Kill this yellow. Yes! That's surprising as well. Now I don't want to go for the weapons because I have full yellow. So I will just stack up somewhere. Take the cells. I don't need the red, so I will just wait for the SMG. Oh, and the rocket is here. Maybe weak? Not weak enough? Should be weak now. Has to be weak. Yes, he's dead. That was well worth it. Now, let's try to steal this quad. No way. They got the first 2 rockets and they had an LG at red. A very bad start for us. But now we have 1 more rocket turn 1 and I got the LG as well, which was really late, like 15. Let's see what we can do with it. Or with this. Lame found a rocket somewhere. So they still do have 2 rockets. And this guy had our previous rocket, now he died. This doesn't look good at all. I feel a bit shaky with my LG and only with 21 cells this will be difficult. They have 3 guys at red. Crap. I hope they will go too. Might be weak. Yes, 1 dead. I hope it was a weapon. He saw me. But okay, that was a weapon at least, I know. Nice had a rocket. Okay, and I got cells. That was really good. At least 1 rocket dead. Lord Lame is still somewhere with a weapon. Alright, 45. 2 guys with rocket. I will wait for them to get the rocket and kill it then. A lot easier that way. Now they got it. I think he will go to hybrids or border. Will he go to pen? Yep. Here. Yeah, that's it. Rocket dead. And we have LG at red. Still nice has LG somewhere. And Lame hasn't died, so he should have a rocket as well. He's coming from yellow. That sucks. He thought that I would go that way. That's 2 weapons killed. Lord Lame had the rocket, Nice had LG. Slow, methodical play. Not rushing in anywhere. Stealing away the yellow so they don't get it. That sucks. Okay, at least the rocket dead. I hope this guy has... Yes, he had the 12 cells. That's what I wanted. And Mega. That was lucky, I have no idea about the spawn. Three guys at the quad. I'm not going to waste my LG there. We'll steal this red instead. Enemy quad at quad. Right, that was our team rocket. Steal. Can't see the quad. They might have one rocket somewhere. No, that's quad dead. I need the cells, sorry mate. That's rocket dead, I got a pack. And it's bent coming. Oh, yes, yes! 4 enemies. I got it. And that's what dead. Alright, back's here. Teammate left back. Now I would love to make it here in time, yes. Just in time. That was a good bend. Nothing so special except maybe, well, even that wasn't special, but just shows how important it is to be aware of things that are happening around you. Teammate boring at yellow, you just have to go for the pack. An enemy would have gotten the pack, now that I was there in time, we actually got it. Right, finally we might get this quad, yes. And late. One kill at Bent. They just got the LG. I don't want to risk it. For a while I wanted to rocket jump up, but... Right, we got the rocket, that's good. Luckily I had so bad aim that I didn't deal any team damage there. Alright. It's nice to know that there is that enemy nade. Or was. He won't have any chance to make. That is a red guy there. Too bad he got away. That was my bad. I thought that the red guy was one of the 2 guys that were already there. Okay, where did Dope go? Alright, a bit of drama there between Lord Lave and Dope. No, I just don't want to get discharged. And there, an enemy with mega health. I heard him take it. I love to get that frag. Now we took rocket, we took LG, everything. I think I might even have time to get this and at least LG. Maybe kill the rocket there. Nope. Alright, this is difficult now. Oh fuck! Who comes to water with rocket? Although it makes sense. It really made sense because he had a teammate there. So even if I had killed him, he would have left the pack, and I think I would have had very little chances of getting the pack away, even if I had survived. So he didn't lose much there. We're killing this rocket at least. 2 guys in water. Right, Mega is up. 10 would be now. So what do I have? SNG Mega. Then the question is, what do I have to lose? Not much. One dead. Nice! Nice. Alright. That was good. That's LJ dead. And Davis. I don't want to say weak, although he did eat 2 SSGs. Whoa. Oh, sorry. I'm just reading all their drama. It's so unfortunate because Nice was playing really well. He had those 24 frags within the first couple of minutes. So it's so unfortunate that they basically stopped playing because of some internal struggles. Alright, that's a rocket pack. Now there's an LJ in water. I will thank my teammate for that discharge. Alright, let's just say that I missed those initial cells on purpose to get the pack. Sounds better than having a horrible LG. There. It sounded like he took the cells. Let's see. Yeah, 12 cells there in the pack. What is 22? And that's LG dead. I heard someone getting up from water, so usually it's a player with LG. 58, you're red. No, he didn't go for them. There are two guys there. Still LG in water, I think. Yep. And now I let him get away. He might have died there, though. Yeah. And this Mr. Ready will take what for us? I will wait here. If any enemy weapons will come this way, easy frags usually. Although now they might have yellow. But so do I now. Got there in water. Should be weak now. And it's bend time. Bend. LG 11. It was ring. It was ring. Team ring. How long can it take to message that it's your ring? Holy crap. And I dropped the pack. Yes, I will come. Please. Hold the pack. Hold the pack. No. Oh, it is still there. Nope. I could have actually used the boar pack. I think they telefragged their rocket there. I mean, my teammate had 4 HP. Or 9. 4 or 9, I'm not sure. Crap, I have to go. I don't want to leave this. 51 cells. Almost! He almost rocket jumped on my face. Wouldn't be a disaster though, because I didn't have any weapon, but I do have the cells. Well, he is called Lord the Lame, apparently for a reason. There are 3 mega healths in the map. One at SNG. Here. Then one at mid. Here. And one at Pent. Holy shit, I can't move now. Here. Let's see some stats then. Well, Pent is like protection, yeah, but you just can't kill the Pent. Pent gives you Satan's powers for 30 seconds, means that you just can't die. You can't be telefragged, you can't be killed by weapons. The only way you can be killed is if you type kill in the console. A lot better than protection in Quake Champions. Or whatever battle suit in Quake Live. Also, really important in Quakeworld. Usually what you want to do with the pentagram here is well, you want to kill enemy rockets. Or enemy weapons in general, either rocket or LG. Preferably rockets, but if you can't do that, then at least try to get the next quad. And the bare minimum that you should do is to make sure that when the pent runs out, it lasts 30 seconds. So when it runs out, red is safe. Red would be red armor. So that would be here. You don't necessarily have to be here yourself if you know that you have a teammate somewhere around. But if you don't, then that's your job, to make sure that red is under control when the pen runs out. That is what you do with pen. Spawns every 5 minutes, just like the Ring of Shadows. Maybe this is the ring that Nyx wears, I don't know. Anyway, Ring of Shadows here gives you, makes you invisible for 30 seconds. Spawns also every 5 minutes. So you get to see 4 of those during the game. And they are here, unlike in Quake Champions. When the game starts, all the power-ups are up. So you can go and get one. And that is what you should do. That is pretty much the main goal when DM3 or any 4-on-4 map starts. Get the power-ups and get the weapons. Also get armors. But armors are not as important as weapons and power-ups. What is the drama about? Yeah, let's see. I will check the current chat a bit later. I just want to see what happened. I'm not sure what the original drama was about when Dope dropped and Dev joined. Yeah, apparently there was some argument about getting a weapon. Lord Lame is here telling that he had 200, 150 and no weapon. And apparently Dope took a weapon. I don't know what happened, but even if Dope, let's say, stole his weapon, it doesn't make any sense to start complaining about it. If you have 200, 100, go to the other weapon. Both of the meaningful or the better weapons are close to each other here in the bridge area. So if you don't get one of them, go for the other. It's not a huge loss. It's not good, but it's not like a game breaker, and you shouldn't stop playing because of something like that. And then apparently there was the same argument again with Dev this time, which makes me think that because it involved Lord Lame 2 times, maybe it has something to do with Lord Lame then. At least Dev is saying that he had 200, 140 cells. And then Lord Lame is telling that he had as well. And then he's complaining that Dev was shooting at him. But that I actually saw because Dev threw a nade at me and I died, so maybe Lame took a bit of splash damage, which is what Dev is saying here. And then they stopped playing. So that is Quakeworld. And I don't know, we can check the... They are still arguing here. I don't know if you can read it. I hope my stream quality is good enough for reading. See, well, more drama about stealing weapons, and Dope here is saying that Lord Lame actually killed him, which is just horrible. Then Lame doesn't have any arguments on his side if he starts shooting at his teammate. Now I want to download a demo of this. Luckily we should have one, so we can check what actually happened. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know what their excuse is now. Good old Quakeworld drama. Good stuff. I want to see the stats now, because Nice ended up having only 24 frags, but he got those 24 frags so fast that I think if they hadn't had the drama there apparently in water between Lord Lame and Dope, I think they would have done reasonably well. So Nice was playing really well. 24 frags, a lot of damage dealt towards enemy weapons. What did I get? Plus 71. 15 killed, 1 dropped. That's really good in DM3, because you only have 1 rocket, so you don't get to kill as many rockets as, for example, in DM2. So 15 killed is really good. Frag streak of 55. I got 2 pens. Yeah, that was a good round. Reddy was playing well. 2. Killed 6, dropped 1, which was transferred, and plus 41. Solid stuff. And Sabas is asking, would I play Quake Champions competitively if there was a champion with Quakeworld movement? I have already played a couple of competitions in Quake Champions, so does that count? I don't mind the current champions; they are fine. I would of course love to have a Quakeworld champion, but at the moment the bigger problem is that the game just runs so bad, stuttering, low FPS, all kinds of hit registration problems left and right. So those are problems that they should be solving, but I still enjoy playing the game, and I did play today as well. So I don't know, would I play more? I don't know. Yeah, it really does run like shit. And I have to say that I'm not a big fan of any kind of handicapping systems, especially if it makes me play in a wrong way. It doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't want to learn anything that wouldn't work in a high-skilled game. But the good thing is that quite often we can make teams that work well. I will take the absolute worst players and the opponent will get the best players, so those games are usually a lot closer. And I think this game could have been a lot closer than it was as well, had they not stopped playing. That is what I see so often. The opponent just stops playing. And you can't win a game if you stop playing. Alright, my ring and quad. It's our rocket, so I won't go to rocket. I will try to get this. Luckily I hit the SG, feeling a bit shaky, but got it. So, yeah, it's teammate in tunnel. I will get this SMG if it's here. No, it's not. So I will... They have the pen. I'm a bit too late to try to steal the pen. Steal the rocket. But I should get this LG, and I did. Fuck. That's not good. Crap. That's really annoying. They played well, I didn't play so well. I wasn't able to get to the bridge. But luckily we should have 2 weapons now. And there's 1 rocket here. Should be not too strong. Nice nade. I would need some help. Usually there should be someone here. Besides me, but now I got a free rocket. 3 late. Now I just need the yellow. Yep. And red is lost, which is not good at all. There will be red up. Anyone coming? Go, 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 go. Someone window. Shit, that wasn't good. Nice rocket, god damn. So annoying. With perfect timing and without really seeing where I was going. I did have the quad, so there might have been the glow a bit. Oh, but still, a nice rocket. No, I wasn't just paying attention, I was reading the messages. Alright, that's a rocket dead. I don't want to kill that guy because now there's 1 guy stuck at vent. 1 guy less hunting me down. Because had I killed him with a rocket, he would have known that I have a weapon. He would have spawned somewhere, quite probably somewhere nearby, and would have been hunting me. Alright, that's a fact. And, alright. Too bad he was able to get the rocket back before he died, but... Nasty SG there. I will need the cells. I will take the Mega, hopefully SMG as well. Yep. SMG is important exactly because of this reason. Killing the spawns. I don't want to waste my cells killing spawns. So that's why I want to have the SMG. Nice! That's an enemy rocket quad dead. Luckily we had that one. Rocket coming for the quad as well. And now I will take the cells again. Die! What is happening? Not hitting anything. Alright, he brought me a shitload of cells. This is amazing. Alright. YOLO bent now without armor. Fuck! No bent. Absolutely no bent. Easy to say now that I shouldn't have gone for it, but... Alright. He gave me 12 cells. And I got the LG. Don't! Fucking hell! Ugh. So close, yet so far. I somehow knew that I would die there. I will try to get the... Fix the cells, that's sweet. Now I just have to get to red, I think. There's one LG guy at yellow, one at quad, so red. Hopefully free. I was just about to say that I didn't check the red top. But thankfully the timing was on my side. Alright, quad at mid, I think. I think what must be I wish Lame had come this way, but... Alright, that's rocket dead. Luckily I had a shitload of stack on me. There was absolutely no way he was going to make it. I'm surprised that he even tried. Someone died at red low. I hope they don't have weapons now, because... we killed at least one. Oh, that is a nade. Alright, that's a rocket dead. That's a spot where I like to be in. Alright. That was bad play from us that they were able to steal the quad. And that was bad play from Dev. He He shouldn't have even tried. Not with that kind of stack. Wasting a weapon, basically. Unless he thought that I was super weak. No bad LG there as well. And I just took the cells. Ah, that's a rocket dead. Yesterday someone was taking a risk like that as well. This time. Yesterday it worked for him. Today, not so much. And would be up. Up and mega, that is. I'm afraid that it's enemy ring. I don't want to leave. Yeah. SMG there. Oh fuck. I pressed the DPI button. So I lowered my DPI to 800 instead of 1800. Couldn't hit anything there. I wish I could disable those buttons on this G400. Just can. Alright, that's LG dead. He will go for the health. Should be an easy frag, yeah. Alright, we got the quad. I will wait for the mega health again. Now it's no time to hurry. We are trailing by 40 frags, but that's not too bad. 2 enemies at rocket, 1 rocket guy somewhere. Leo will take care of this red for a while. I go. Yes, I knew that he was weak. Take! Holy shit! In the last game he was complaining that he doesn't get any LG and now he doesn't take it. Almost got 2 of our weapons killed. Amazing. After that kind of play, you don't get to complain or kill your teammates. Right, that's a rocket dead again. I think someone must have dropped a pack for him because he was just killed. He could have taken it, but... crap. Well, I hope he survives. Flame got the quad, which is amazing. Flame has this mega health still. No one at red. Water lost. Yellow up. Flame. Come and take yellow. Right, there's one rocket. Or weapon, maybe. Whoa. Shit. Kill the teammate. That was horrible. That might have just decided the game right there. And what is... just really strange how Dope had LG, he was at red, and then an enemy comes from red without any challenge whatsoever. With LG full red as well, he wasn't even close to being weak. Hope I can at least kill the LG. No, he had red, I think. Yeah, he's so strong. And what is the other teammate doing? Just when I'm boring towards the vent, just move away. So you don't get damage when I'm trying to shoot with the rocket. Alright, 50 frags. This is really difficult. Enemy quad with SG and SNG just comes and kills our rocket and two other guys. Alright, that's LG dead. I got a back? No, I just did health. I can't go to quad before I get health. That was a weapon dead, I think. Then we dropped the pack. And then I'm too late. Well, that didn't go well either. The LG guy, well, he was weak and now he's dead. I didn't have any chance of surviving there. I heard that there are two guys there, and I just basically had to kill them, at least one of them. Enemy rocket. And LG is dead, I got the cell. Alright, nice rocket. Maybe he has a water hack. Just got from bad to worse. It still looked quite alright when we got the last bend, but I have no idea what the last bend was doing. He was at red, but then he just let the enemy quad SG kill him. Right. This SG we do get. Come on. No, I was hoping that the guy would come with his rocket back first. And no one is weak even. Not even this guy. Only stacked players everywhere. That didn't go well. Let's see. I mean, I didn't get almost any frags, 49, but damage-wise it wasn't all that horrible, and I did kill 12 rockets. So those are not too bad. Then we have Leopold with 7 frags, 0 killed, 8 rockets taken. That is not good. Dope isn't any better because he took only 2 rockets. You just have to get the weapons if you want to do something in this game. So that is, although Leo didn't get any frags, or well, he did get 7 and minus 63, but he at least got the weapons, so he had a chance to do something. Dope, although I can't see how many LGs he took, he didn't give himself much of a chance there with only 2 taken rockets. And he's the guy who always says that he has a horrible LG and he has only shot 67 cells. If you compare to my shot cells of 287, that is pretty much nothing. So there is the clear reason why Dope didn't get anything done. He dealt 3,500 damage. That is absolutely horrible in PM3. So you just can't deal much more damage if you don't get any weapons or shoot any weapons. Like, although I can't see how many LGs he took, I can see that he hit 17 cells, which is not much. Then what about the opponents? Who killed the most rockets? Well, Freddy and Shaka both killed 6. They didn't have to do all that much because we didn't have so many weapons anyway. As you can see from their enemy weapon damages, they are... Well, they've dealt 3,700. That is a fair amount, but others dealt less than 3,000. That's it. Yes, I'm Miltonizer in Quake Champions, and do I feel excited about my new PC upgrade? Well, I'm looking forward to it, yes. I think Quake Champions won't be running much better. I mean, when I'm playing without the stream, but with the stream, it should be a lot better. I hope. It has to be. So I can at least stream myself playing one-on-one there. I hope the sacrifice and TDM and free-for-all will feel better as well, but we'll see. I've heard bad things about it, but I also have to say that at the moment with this hardware that I have, sacrifice feels absolutely horrible. It just feels like I can't do anything there. So it has to be better. And there, now I want to tell Lord Lame something about the shaft situation. Although not too late. Although nothing did happen, I had LJ already there, and Quad, I think. And he didn't have LJ, and he still didn't go for it. It's our rocket again, so I don't have to go to the bridge. I'm getting pretty weak. Fuck. Yes. Oh dear. This is not good. And one more. No. That is useless. That is so useless. There was no way for me to stop him from boring the rocket for me, but I was already quite weak. And yeah, this is the problem. I'm facing now pretty much fully... Nice! That's nice. He didn't get him killed. You take! I have red! God damn it. How many times do I have to tell you? Just take the yellow. Alright, got SMG. Now I'm in a hurry to come to quad. Alright, well, it's good that he took it. I wonder whose LJ it is. Maybe that guy. 3 guys in water? No, 2 maybe. That's 1 dead. He had a shitload of cells at least. I hope he was the LJ guy. Sorry, Leo. I didn't mean to shoot him. I just pressed my shift by accident. Alright, we got the rocket. Have to be careful with this spot here because of the telefrags. That's 1 kill. He had a lot of ammo as well. No, that was just really bad from me. He should have never gotten the quad. Never, ever. Alright, teammate at lifts. He had a nade only. That's a very interesting position to be in. When you have only nade, why do you go for lifts? What will you get from there? Oh, yes. I think they took all the packs, at least that's what it sounded like. That was such a stupid situation, makes me frustrated, because we apparently had 2 rockets. And... okay. 2 rockets at red. And no one was going for yellow. Okay. 1 dead, yes. That was a bit risky to shoot the rocket at the quad, but... that was really risky as well. I was hoping to have only that 1 guy running after me, but the other guy came in as well. Did they take the rocket already? Apparently they did. That guy has yellow. He looked like it. I'm sure he has yellow. Yeah. He is yellow. And now he's dead, but... too late, he stole the rocket. SG. No, that was really bad play from him, whoever that was. You should pretty much never shoot LG like that in 4 and 4. Because there are so very few cells in 4 and 4 that you don't want to waste them against shotgun enemies. This is a rocket guy here. Unfortunately, my teammate didn't feel like helping me much. Die. Nope. Absolutely won't. Go to the vent. Nice. They got the rocket. And quad as well. And they have rocket there. Now I will try to get to the rocket. Nope. Right, that guy at red is going to have a party. I hope this guy is weak. Has to be weak now. But not anymore because of the red. Damn. Not sure how you guy in yellow. I just had to come here. Normally you don't want to go to rocket with LG, but now I didn't have any chance because I knew that the enemy would get it otherwise. He played well. Now he did exactly what he should have done. He heard me getting off. And that anti-lag LG, just there's no way you can react to it because his cells are already hitting. He had already hit like 2 or 3 cells before I realized that he's shooting. That is very annoying, frustrating. Alright, they don't have many weapons though. I think only 2. Ready being one of them, and here Dev being the other one. I will try to steal the red and get a weapon with it then. I probably won't have time to get the next quad with it. if I will get a weapon. Alright, I got the red. Alright, I at least got away. Now I'll try not to take any unnecessary damage. Go rockets and hybrids, that is so bad. There's no way I'm getting the next quad. By 0-4. Try to remember that. Okay, he had a rocket. He's already getting angry. But he had a very good reason to run away. Now jump, jump. Yes, that's it. Okay, there's still one rocket. He was so strong and I kill him and he has a teammate there. Didn't achieve anything. And in the meanwhile, my teammates are achieving absolutely nothing as well. Well, that's his Quake. Alright, that was a lucky break. And that one. Okay, the 2 guys that killed me here earlier were super weak both. And I got an insanely lucky spawn right there. Now I only need the LG. And I just killed him. I just killed him and he has a rocket already. This spawned there straight away and got the rocket. And no, not getting bent from this spawn. Right, that's a rocket dead. G14. Nice. Dev is dead. Alright, well, we are trailing only by 25 frags. So, could be worse. Now we just need to kill some weapons. Hope to catch one off guard here. Someone went to. Stop jumping on my face. Right, hiding behind the pillar here. That positioning was insanely bad. Just, he wasn't checking anything, he was just staring me in the face. Yes, yes, that's an important kill. I got a bit of cells as well. Going there. No, his teammate. That was only a nade. That's boring. Alright, 4 guys at rocket. No, what are his team messages like? 4 guys at rocket and then 1 is at yellow. That was a nasty rocket. Didn't really want to eat it. I'm a bit in a hurry, so I just have to go in from here. Alright, that's a rocket dead. A bit risky, but I think when we are trailing by 15 frags still, have to take some risks. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh. Well, I had only LG, so that wasn't a huge loss. What will get the red? Now the question is then, what do I do? Leo will take the SMG. And take. Beautiful. Alright. Rocket on time. Right, enemy rocket at quad, and I will get the next red and hopefully not die. I hope I will get the next red before the quad kills me here. Yes. One at SMG leads. That would be that one. Now I have to hide from the quad for a while. There's LG LG at red, who went to ring. Now the question is, yeah, he's there. He's weak though. He's maybe getting the ring. Yeah, he got it, but he can't kill me now. Not with the stuff he has. Yes, yes, that's the ring dead. That's the ring dead. I knew that he was weak and he would go for the health. Got a rocket. Which part of you take don't you get? Take it! God damn! Why do I have to tell it 5 times every time? Right, we still have a chance. We are still trailing by 14 frags. No, more. Can't count. Alright, we have one at window. One at pin. God damn. The annoying thing is that I haven't died in a while. But still, we are just losing this game. Alright, that's one rocket dead. It was really important that I didn't die there. Now I just hope that the quad will do something, because we are in a hurry now. We have to start doing things. And he dropped it back. Oh dear. It's still 22 frags, doable. Yes, that's one frag, I think. Alright, no one in water. So they must be either bent, SNG, or red. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. The problem is that it's... Yeah, there is an LG guy there. And our guy with a weapon died. Right, well, that was their weapon. Man, this is the problem. They are just getting every weapon at the moment. So difficult to get back into a game like this when... I haven't died in like 5 minutes now. And still, we are just losing this game. Killing weapons left and right. Nope. Losing the game. That might have been a weapon, but it's way too little, way too late. That's a weak rocket at the quad now. And still they somehow got it. Yeah, it's just funny that they're just gaining frags all the time. If it's still over 20 frags, 23 frags. And they were even slow spawning and hiding there for a while. What can you do? 20 frags, 21. Our weapons just kept on dying. And also I want to see the weapon statistics because it felt like they were taking, the enemy was taking all the weapons all the time. Okay, now Dope actually took 8, killed 2, dropped 2, Lame took 4, killed 6, dropped only 2 and transferred 1. Leo took only 2. They took 9, 6, 7 and 6 rockets. That is a lot more rockets taken. I took only 5 rockets, but then again I had weapon most of the time, so I didn't really have to go there. While my teammates didn't have weapons, so they should have been there. We even got more quads than the opponent. We got the same amount of pens and rings. They just dealt more damage. 3,000 more damage, and they took how many rockets more? They took 28 rockets, where we took 19. They took most of the yellows, we took more reds and mega health, so stat was pretty even. Well, can't win them all, I guess. Yeah, I did beat Lokhtar. Well, I think Lokhtar is just not used to the game so much yet. I hope he will get better. He will get used to the rail, and for all our sake, I hope the visibility will be better. Lokhtar hates it. I do hate it as well, although maybe I'm adjusting to the bad visibility, all the LG bloom, rocket explosions, whatever you have on your screen, particle effects. Maybe I'm adjusting a bit faster, but I still hate it. If you compare it to Quakeworld, I don't have a single effect on my face. I even find the LG model disturbing, although compared to Quake Champions, this is absolutely nothing. You can't almost see this model. But I don't know, somehow I'm getting used to it, but still there are some situations where I can't see anything. I can't see what I'm shooting. I'm just hearing that, okay, now I'm hitting, okay, now I'm not, and based on that you're supposed to adjust your aim during a fight. I don't know. Horrible. And it's nice to hear that Tox wants TDM and 2-on-2. TDM is already there, but TDM in Quake Champions, also in Quake Live in my opinion, it's just horrendous. Compared to Quakeworld, it just feels so flat, so boring. Whereas 1-on-1 in Quake Champions feels a lot more interesting for me than in Quakeworld. But there's nothing that comes close to the depth of Quakeworld 4-on-4. At least I haven't played any game. I guess Go and Chess come close. But talking about FPS games. The so-called weapon balance in Quake 3, Quake Live, Quake Champions makes for a very boring DDM. Also, the fast weapon respawn times. Weapon control just doesn't play almost any role there, because all weapons are quite useful. Yeah, I think beating Loktar in Quake Champions is not a huge achievement, but you should try beating him in Quakeworld. Good luck with that. I've managed to do it a couple of times, but it's not easy. Not easy at all. In 1-on-1, that is. In 2-on-2 and in 2-on-2 Loktar is still good. In 4-on-4, quite clueless, but he doesn't like it. So, oh, you have tried in Quakeworld. How did it go? Did you beat him a couple of times there as well? If you did, then you're a good player. Yeah, I didn't expect you to. He's a beast in Quakeworld. And it's nice to watch his stream when he plays, for example, DM4, because he's one of the relatively few players who knows really well what he's doing. He's reading his opponents really well. This is probably the worst spawn you can get. Did he shoot there? No. Oh, he did, but a bit too late. I'll try to kill the rocket. This is a bit risky. Okay. Yeah, that's the rocket dead. And also weak. No, don't take it. He took it by accident though. I can't blame him so much, but he had 125 yellow with the pen, and he still took the yellow. I would have really needed it. Now I wasted my cells and I gave away the information that I have the LG. Not very good. I could still try to sneak in because everyone just left. I saw one of them jumping and heard one at telly. So I'm here. I won't make it to quad, I'm afraid, but I will make it to the next cells unless someone steals them. Don't take the cells. Don't take the... And don't get stuck there. Holy crap. He got stuck somewhere there. So we were both standing on top of the spawn. That would have been a beautiful double telefrag. I wasn't basically even trying to hit him, I was just trying to prevent him from getting to the... Shit. Preventing him from getting to the red. That's the LG dead. I think they still have Dev somewhere with rocket. Yeah. No, no! Not like this! Oh, that's at least the quad dead. Oh, I need that. I would have needed the cells. Okay, that's rocket dead. That's an okay trade. Killed the rocket and lost my LG. Not of course optimal, but... This guy has something. He had yellow, I think. Now I'm just trying to survive long enough to steal this rocket. God damn. No, no way. He's going to bend. That's the rocket guy, yep. And they will get the pack. How convenient. How very convenient. But Leo just killed him, I think. That is convenient. Yeah, they just took the rocket, so... Rocket is pretty much on time. Have a shitload of cells, but I have a bit of yellow as well. I got... They will get the rocket. No way I can make it in time. Yep. Fortunate, but killed! Whoa, he was so weak. It was a lucky break. Oh, I just love to get the LG. Now they got the yellow. I hope he doesn't come to water. He was weak at least. No, don't come! He was weak as well. Oh, please, don't jump there. I'm a happy Quaker now. 57 cells spent is coming, but I want an armor. I'm not getting one. And he's coming here. He's there in tunnel. Right, I'm going for the ring then. I think that was the rocket guy who shot me. Bent lost, fortunately. But my quad. I wonder where the Bent is and what he has. Alright, this. Wonder what that guy had, if anything. That was maybe a bit stupid too. Right, that wasn't stupid, that was very well used cells. I lost all my cells, but well worth it. Killing an LG. Basically saving my own life in the process. And getting some cells. Take them. And killing a rocket, getting a pack. All is well and good. But this is the beauty of Quakeworld and Quakeworld's LG. LG is super powerful, but as you can see, I had 57 cells, which is a ridiculous amount in Quakeworld. But at the moment I have 0 cells, and the only place where I can get cells is this corner, and it gives me 12 cells at a time. So now I used there killing one SG guy. I didn't know that it was an SG, that's why I used the LG. Took me 9 cells. 9 out of those 12 cells that I just took. So now I again have 3. Someone is coming from places. That is frustrating quite often when they are so brave, really like some kind of kamikaze pilots. Just coming in, making sure that they kill us. They don't care about dying. Scary to play against players like that, especially if they are coming in big groups. So, if there are packs left, then they will usually get them. What is this madness? 4 4 guys at the quad, but we still got the quad. That's beautiful. Maybe they were all concentrating on the red side because I was here fighting, and then Dope made it from behind. Right, someone took LG, and that is a yellow guy there. I think the yellow guy just took a rocket. Might be dead. I mean, he is dead for sure, but I'm not sure if he had the rocket. Crap, that is scary. Especially because I don't know if he has the mega or not. There I got the cells. They spawn every 30 seconds. So if you want to compare to Quake Champions, for example, I think weapons nowadays spawn every 5 seconds. So, and they give you 100 cells, for example, for LG. So that is a lot of cells in a very short time. Got one killed there. Oh, that sucked. I wish to know where the enemy weapons are, if there are any. That was a good mid-air. I don't know if you saw it, but there was the enemy ring. Oh, crap. Okay, how and why would he come after me? He didn't even see me getting hit. He had no idea what kind of stack I had. He was just coming after me, I guess. I don't know, intuition. Who knows? Alright, Dev there. He manages to get a weapon in strange places because he just killed me at low bridge with SSG, and we had 3 guys at bridge, and then he comes with a huge stack of cells to quad. Ah! Bad that I failed that jump. Alright, this game I think we are winning. Although still 8 minutes to go and we just lost control. So too early to say anything. That wasn't LG yet, so I will wait for the next one. Nice, our LG quad. And I will get the LG, and the enemy comes from there. He didn't get the mega, so he's pretty weak. Now he did get. I don't want to actually kill him, because he would just spawn here quite likely. You can't force respawns like you can in Quake Live or Quake Champions, but just there are 2 spawns there, so it's too likely for them to spawn again there. So had I killed the guy who had mega health, and then if I had to kill him again, then I would have wasted a lot of cells. You just get 2 pretty much meaningless frags. In case you're wondering, these frags were not meaningless because I don't have any stack to play with, so I have to get the frags fast so I won't die. That's an enemy quad dead. And I don't know if you saw there, Dev was whining, typical Milton. Maybe it's a small detail, but I was there under a lift. It's in that direction. So I was there, and Dev came, or there were two enemies coming from the lifts. And first I heard that someone was coming from the lifts, then another guy spawned there at the lifts. And the guy who spawned there came down first, and I let him go. I didn't shoot at him at all, and waited for the other guy who was coming from the lifts, and that was Deb, who came in with his rocket. And nice. And he didn't expect anyone to be there, because why would he? His teammate just came from the lift, so on purpose I didn't shoot the first guy to make the guy behind him think that it's safe. So he came there without checking anything. I just shot at him for free. LG guy in water, interesting. And Bent is running out, and he just quad rocket jumped, so he probably doesn't have too much armor left. Because although you can't lose health, now he got the yellow, he wouldn't have come here otherwise. My only goal was there to steal the rocket, but I didn't do it, but now I did. I got super lucky. Now my goal is to steal this LG. No, not quite. 4 enemies in total there. Oh, 40 cells, 50 cells, and 2 enemies. And a teammate blocking me. Very typical mix game. He must be so weak. Now he's dead. But I'm... And again, wrong direction. Although it was a team rocket and he was weak as well. And he probably didn't realize that there is a rocket there. He got the red, but yes, he's dead. Is there a pack? Apparently not. I would have 50 cells again. He shouldn't really do that. We would have had 2 weapons instead of now we have 1. Nice. And I took the rockets. Why did I take the rockets? That was a very stupid thing to do. He had 0 rockets. Right, quad dead. Shitload of packs at quad. This week. That's red dead. That's so nice when you hit pretty much everything with SNG. Everyone is always telling that all the other weapons are totally useless in Quakeworld besides LG and Rocket, but you just really have to know how to use them, because in 4 and 4 other weapons are really useful as well. There's an LG guy here. I think it might have been this one. In 1-on-1, it's kind of true that LG, Rocket, and nades are your weapons of choices, but that was a rocket. Yes. One last rocket kill to boost my stats. Alright, that was a tight game as well. I mean, we won by 80 frags, but it was close for a very long time. Let's see. 45 frag streak, 15 rocket skill. Let's see the better statistics. Okay, 15 killed, 0 dropped. That is pretty much as good as it gets in DM3. It's not any kind of world record or record, but it's a good result anyway. When you don't drop a single pack and you kill 15, that is a lot of rocket skill. Lame, killed 4, dropped 1. But it got transferred. Quite mediocre. 6,000 given, 6,400 taken, enemy weapons 2,000. Nothing to write home about. Dope, on the other hand, played a lot better because he's plus 25, where Lame is minus 18. Killed 6, dropped 3. Given a bit more damage than Lame, but took a lot less. And Leo played a lot better. He got what, 7 frags in the first round, then 12, and now 39. That is a huge improvement. And he dealt about 3,000 damage in the first round, and now 5,200. So that is a huge improvement. Dev, on the other hand, didn't play as well now as he did before. Not bad in any... Well, minus 17, but it's not too bad. He killed 5, dropped 2, 2,500 to enemy weapons. It's alright. Reddy was their best player this time, 36 frags, minus 11, almost 3,000 damage to enemy weapons. That is quite good. And 50% SG, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, the lift kill, I love it. Very few people do it, but I just enjoy it immensely. The funny thing is that when you're standing here in the corner and an enemy spawns here and just comes down like this, he doesn't see you. He doesn't start shooting at you. That is the important part, because if he sees you or if he saw you there, then you are all out of luck. It's gone. Then the other opponent coming from the same direction will realize that there is someone and he will be alert. But when the teammate just goes through without any fight, then of course he thinks that everything is free and there's someone waiting here and gets an absolutely free frag, especially if you have LG here. Boom, easiest frag of your life, and quite often an important frag as well. And how can I keep up with the chat binds when it's so chaotic at times? Well, it takes a lot of practice, and even though I have played this game for 20 years, I still get lost with the binds in many situations, especially if I haven't played 4-4 in a while. Then it takes time to get used to the flow of the game, and then reading the messages at the same time while playing really well. It's not easy. And another thing that makes it harder is that when you're playing mixed games, pretty much every player has different kind of team play messages. For example, here you can see at the top of the screen at the moment, Leo's and Dope's team quad messages are not quite aligned. Where did I lose them? Where did they go? There. So you can see that there's one character indentation difference, and also Dope has the at quad in the end. Then some people might have the locations in the team messages first, followed by some other text. Then people use different kinds of color coding. Just all kinds of small and big differences. So it can be really difficult. When you're playing in a real clan and you all have the same team play messages, it gets easier. Whoa, and Carl is here. If you don't know, Carl is a Swedish player who played for Slackers, one of the best clans to have ever played this game. A really good 4-4 player. I think he mostly played 4-4 and didn't care about other game modes all that much. And I can't really blame him because Quakeworld 4-4 it's beautiful. So much fun as well. It's just the level of strategy here is amazing, especially when you're playing in a clan. And the beauty also lies in the fact that you don't necessarily have to have the best mechanical skills in the world to be a very good 4-4 player. Of course, if you want to be the best 4-4 player in the world, then yes, the best 4-4 players also are very good mechanically, but strategy and game sense play a lot bigger role than mechanical skills. So you can get started with Quakeworld 4-4 very well, even if you don't shoot or move all that well. Yeah, well, that also depends on what you are used to. Some people, some clans even didn't use voice at all. And they played only with messages because they just found the voice disturbing, and they were so used to playing without voice that they didn't feel like breaking their game with voice. I have always enjoyed playing with voice, and I will never play without if I have a choice. Especially in a clan, I would never play without. And then amongst the clans that use voice, there are variations there as well. Some people like to keep the voice usage at a minimum, just for example reporting really important things and also reporting things that are difficult to report in voice in team play messages. Sorry, for example, the locations of your enemies. Enemy takes a rocket, for example here in DM3, and you need to quickly explain where he's going and maybe if he's weak or if he has an armor. Things like that are very, very difficult to say with team play messages. So for that, voice is just perfect. Also for timing items, voice is really handy. Although there have been some kind of scripts where you can type in the time, for example with numpad for timings, but very few people have mastered that skill. I mean, you have to basically let go of your mouse to start typing the timings and have some kind of buttons for each item that you press first before you enter the time. So and then again you need another bind to actually tell that timing to your teammates. So for timing items, voice is a lot easier. But then there are things like pointing items. Okay, there's a rocket launcher here, come and get it. Just point it like this. It says RL at RL. Easy and fast. No need to spam your voice by saying that come and get this rocket. Just use messages. Or if you die somewhere, just spam lost message. It will tell your teammates where you died, if you dropped a pack, how many enemies there are, and from the death message they will also see if it was a rocket or LG that killed you. So they will also know if there's a weapon there. You might want to add in voice that there is a weak enemy there, or he's strong, or where he's going, but just to tell that you died somewhere and there are enemies there, a simple lost message is enough. So what else I would use still a lot while playing in voice? I don't know, I would say that lost enemy quad, enemy power up, that is really important. And maybe to remind your team that Bent is coming up now. But on the other hand, those are things that I will probably say in voice as well. But you should probably try to, I don't know, have a very clean voice, like meaning that no unnecessary clutter there, no cursing, no whining, no asking like why did you do that. Just save all that for after the game. And then if you really want to refine your voice usage, then go for the team play messages and use them for things that you don't need voice for. So that's basically how I like to use voice. Voice and team play messages together. Max FPS is 1001. Should be pretty solid without the stream. Now I don't know. With the stream I think it might be dropping a bit. Yeah, someone was telling me that the bar trails eat a lot of FPS, but I checked it and it really didn't make a huge difference. And anyway, the game is super smooth for me. I would love a better monitor though, a CRT monitor, a 24-inch CRT, that would be amazing. The input lag in TFT monitors is And maybe the ghosting, not a big fan. I'm still waiting for someone to compare one of those new 240 Hz monitors to a good CRT monitor. All right. Yeah, I've read or watched just NVC's videos, and I actually asked him about CRT compared to one of those 240 Hz monitors, and he did say that CRTs are still better. But he didn't have a CRT to make a direct comparison. So, how much better? I don't know. I would love to try. And no, as far as I know, CRTs, at least for normal customers, are not produced anymore. Maybe for some special purposes they might be. All right. Well, I played with a CRT at the Q8 LAN some time ago, half a year ago, and it was so smooth. It felt so good, really, and it was even 100 I think just 100 hertz and 19-inch super ugly CRT monitor, and it felt butter smooth, so much better than any TFT that I have played with. Just made me want one once again. I sold my 21-inch CRT monitor, but maybe one day I will get one. I will go to voice with Henu. I hope he will realize that I'm here. I have to have some water. Losing my voice here. Yeah, that's the huge difference, Leopold. I think that when I was playing with the CRT and playing, for example, DMM4, it just felt so relaxing. Like it felt like I didn't have to concentrate at all. Like I didn't have to concentrate on where my opponent was turning, how he was dodging, because it was all there, just crystal clear. It felt like I'm getting all the information that I can ever need. And with TFT, it feels like I have to constantly somehow fill in the gaps in my brain, somehow start have this kind of guesses every millisecond, like, okay, what is happening? You just really have to pay attention all the time to, I don't know, to get rid of the blur in your head. Push fast. Yo.
Okay,
My low.
Our quad.
Alright, my box. Will you get the high? No, enemy high.
No enemy high.
He will go to Mega, I'm afraid. He's going to Mega. Did he fall? Yes, he's dead, he's dead. Go for red if you can, and... I'm going for high rocket.
Box.
Yeah, go for low, go for low. I'm trying to steal the high rocket.
Enemy low.
I died.
Leave the back. Low.
I think I left the back as well at high.
Maybe killed low guy.
Yeah, I'm behind. I'm taking everything here. Try to get the high rocket, I will get the low.
Yeah, I'm pushing high. There's 4 guys. One against.
Sweet. I'm getting low. They got the quad.
I got the back.
Nice, nice. He's weak.
Hi, Dele. Is it high? Waiting there.
2 guys at low, 1 nade and 1 rocket. They have rockets everywhere. I'm at telly. I got it. My high rocket 5 late. Low must have been now as well.
Rocket safe.
1 really weak under quad. Going to mid. Another rocket going under quad.
High back right. Try to get the next low.
I'm at telly, 1 kill here.
High low. It's enemy quad.
Yeah, it is. Rocket killed high.
Box.
Crap, I left the back
Killed
in
one.
quad tunnel.
One rocket.
Back in quad tunnel. Deal, I think.
Got Dele.
Yeah. But it's weak. It has to be. I got my pack in quad tunnel.
Nice. Low is a couple of seconds late. Enemy low.
They got the telly.
Killed low.
Nice. My box. And I killed their quad guy.
Nice. One at high.
Yeah, coming.
Kinda. Low was too late.
Yeah, I can't make it. I'm at quad.
A rocket.
Alright. Quad
High
5 lane.
6. One on the quad.
Dead.
Dele.
Taking box, don't come here. I think low is still too late, I will go there. Yeah, we got the low.
I took high. 13.
They got everything behind.
Yeah.
They have 200, but no weapon, no weapon.
I'm pretty weak at high. They're sleeping. I left the back.
Crap. I need this box, I can't make it to quad, they will get it. Yeah, enemy quad dead. Back at quad. Back at
Coming.
quad.
High sub up. I take the high.
Take
I'll
the
take
back
it.
as well. Yeah, take everything.
I didn't get it. Rocket got it.
Yeah, should be pretty weak.
Killed.
Nice. I'm taking the pack for the rockets. They should have at least 1 rocket at low. We got the high rocket 15 late. I'll try to get the quad. Maybe 6, 7 late.
Enemy box. Rocket there. I got the low. Left the back. No way.
I got the quad.
Hi, Tele.
Yeah. I killed a rocket at quad.
Hi.
Killed a rocket at mid.
Enemy box.
I'm gonna just spam low.
Okay, I'm holding Tele.
No, they got the low. My box. One rocket at high. High telly. Weak at mid now. High rocket up.
Come from Tele. I have a rocket converted.
Take the rocket then.
10 late. Get the rocket.
Earth is coming. I need
Can't
a box.
sleep.
Hit the box. My box.
Killed the Hydra. I'm beat. Power is up. I'm waiting. Box. Weak.
Yeah, low is 9 late.
My box.
Backs behind, backs behind. I spawned on the other side. Killed one rocket, they have 2 backs there. I took telly.
I'm coming from the rocket high.
Nice.
Back.
Yeah, I took everything.
I low.
Oh, 1 rocket, 3 frags.
I'm a
Fuck.
box.
Fuck. 3 guys at the NG. Didn't leave a pack. 3 guys at low now. All 4 at low, I think. I think low is
My
still
box.
maybe 9 lane. Do you have rocket?
Yeah.
Can you flood low a bit?
I'm at Tele.
Okay, they will get it then.
I'm pushing low now.
Too late.
He's weak there.
I got 5 mega. Right, I'm stacked at 1.
I'm at high now.
It will take forever. I just took the rocket. 1 rocket at high, behind you. Back here, back here.
Give me a short up then. You can. Or did they get the back there?
Yeah, they got it.
Okay, then coming through.
Everything killed.
High.
Killed their box. I'm at low, I don't have an armor. Whoa! 8 killed at low. Both 12.
My high mega.
Can, stay at quad and take it. I'm at
Enemy
low.
high pocket.
Right. I'm leaving them.
Rocket box. Enemy Tele.
I killed the rocket. Back under quad. We got it.
High. 20.
Nice.
Rocket under quad.
Whoa! Yeah, sorry.
Back mega is up.
You take everything.
Okay.
My box. rocket at high. One killed at quad, one under quad,
I'm waiting low.
another under
High
quad.
low. It's an extra.
I'm so weak.
Okay, I'm holding low.
I think they got the high rocket.
I have low.
Right?
I'm fine now.
Yeah. Have one rocket at mid.
They will get the low again.
Kill the rocket at mid. Killed one at high, my high rocket.
Oh, Dele. Good. Hi, Dele. Enemy high mega and steel. Getting big now.
One weak at low. I'm in box. Alright, what is 15? Kelly save. Kelly save. Someone slipped.
Kill the TL guy.
Do you want to telly? Or take the box?
I'm going box. High box.
You take the rockets. Rocket guy at mid. Kill. Going through.
Rocket under quad.
Yeah, telly open.
I think I killed him. My box. $116. 3 enemies mid. There was one rocket at low. Killed one behind. There's a pack. I think they will get it. No, they didn't realize the pack is here. I got it. Will you get the quad? I'll
I can
try.
see that low.
Someone needs to take Tele then. I'm at quad now. High quad.
Nice. Oh, it's totally safe. Not anymore. Well, it is.
I'm low now, but
Yeah, I'm here. Just go high.
I can't play. Quad box, there was a rocket.
Yep.
It's bad.
Pretty soon.
Rocket high. We're
Well,
going
that
to
was
meet you.
horrible. Nice.
My Dele.
There
See
you go.
rocket at high.
Yeah, I'm going quad. Whoa, they have two rockets. And I left the back.
Rocket low coming behind.
I'm in box.
Kill the rocket guy.
Weak in bad. Pack's there. Yeah, I got it. I got one.
Quad is weak.
Killed one rocket. I'm in box. Got it.
High back.
One guy should be weak. He's going to box, I think. I didn't help it, tell it.
I took the back. My box.
Okay, a nade guy under the line.
On a squad.
Telly.
My quad.
On a telly, they got the telly. Should be weak though.
Kill the rocket flow.
My high 11. Okay. We will get the high mega, I hope. No. He got the frag. No, he didn't.
I'm at box.
Different
I'm
guy.
really weak. My box.
I have 4 health telly.
Okay, I'm here now.
Yeah, keep the NG. Nice, thanks. I'm going quad.
100 quad. Okay. You take quad. You go.
Killed a rocket on low. I took stuff behind. Killed rocket at low.
I'm weak at tele. I need
I
to sleep.
have 6 health behind.
I took height and late. I'm at quad, but I don't have much. So now I have.
Alright, I'm coming to Telly. I think we have 2 guys at low.
One sleep. Maybe two.
I'm rocket jumping up. Yep, one here.
Coming tele.
Yeah. Sorry. I just took the high rocket.
I took tele.
My box on time. We'll have just enough time to make it to quad with the next
Quad is
box.
close.
Yeah.
I'm holding tele.
I killed one at high rocket.
Enemy box.
One weak in bad. Alright,
I'm coming
I'm
back.
in box. Yeah, killed the fan. Box one late.
Quad soon. I go. You're here, sorry.
Yeah.
I quad. 24.
You can come to low, 3 enemies here.
Took the low.
That wasn't too bad.
I had some horrible moments.
Well, yeah, I had a couple as well, but especially the start was bad. But after that, it got better.
I had a nice streak at the end.
$52, holy shit. How much did I have? 45. Not bad.
Didn't do that much before that, so.
I could have had a beautiful moment there. I killed 3 guys under quad with 1 rocket. Then went to NG and there were 3 guys there. I think 2 of them spawned there and 1 was already there. So I don't know, they were just hitting their SG like never before and I died in an instant, but it would have been so sweet to get all the spawn frags as well.
Yeah.
But not this time.
I borked 2 of my quads.
Yeah, I remember one of them because I was at Red Mega and I was like, okay, yes, now this will be total domination.
Yeah,
Me sitting at low. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I do play the MM4, and especially End. That's what I've been playing a lot. The annoying thing is that from Bucharest, where I live at the moment, I don't get any reasonable ping for playing End MM4, although I'm getting used to the 51 ping, but I just enjoy shooting rockets at lower ping a lot more than at higher ping. Because you don't have any kind of anti-lag for projectile weapons in Quakeworld, so rockets are not as enjoyable to use as they would be at lower ping. But I can play some End. My wife is working here in Bucharest, so I'm here as well. Ah, Babo is asking about valid weapons. Well, I was actually talking about it earlier. In 1-on-1, the valid weapons are basically shaft, rocket launcher, and grenade. Those 3 because in 1-on-1 it's easy to get hold of weapons because you have weapons stay on. Meaning that even if you pick up a weapon, it will still stay there. But in 4-on-4, you have a lot of opponents that don't have armor, don't have weapon, or don't have one of them. So then a lot, like the weaker weapons in Quakeworld, SSG, SG, SNG, those 3 basically, they become viable as well. So that's why I actually enjoy 4-on-4, because although those 3 weapons that I just mentioned, SG, SSG, SNG, they are not by any means very good, but they are still useful. For example, there in DM3 that I just played and I had LG, and I wanted to save my cells because you don't get very many cells in DM3. So for destroying those weak spawns, SNG is just amazing, and it's so much better than SG. But then again, SG can be really useful, especially if you have a teammate or 2 helping you and you're just flooding even a strong enemy. If you're hitting your SG at, let's say, 50%, you are just mowing down your enemy. He can't do much about it. You saw that at NG there, where after I killed those 3 guys under quad with 1 rocket, then I jumped in here. There was 1 SG guy there, somewhere around here. There was one at NG there, and there was one more maybe in the stairs, or maybe I don't remember where exactly the third one was, but I just couldn't handle the SG damage they were dealing, and I died really fast. So in 1-on-1 there are not so many viable weapons, but in 4-on-4 the lesser weapons come into play as well. They are not so powerful that you wouldn't want to have a stronger weapon. You always want to have a rocket or LG, but if you can't get it, then the other weapons are still useful. And even if you have the stronger weapons, you still might want to have one of the lesser weapons for certain situations. Like here in DM2, if you have quad, SSG is just amazing to have. It only takes one quad SSG to kill a spawn, so very useful for that. And also, you can't kill yourself when you are using SSG. Not like with rocket. If you have quad and rocket, it's really easy to kill yourself, even for experienced players. So SSG can be really useful there as well. All right, game on. Right, shortcut. They're making a shortcut. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Nice, nice, nice. Make it, make it. Almost.
There's the back
Well,
there.
We got the quad. I'm waiting for Telly.
Not back room. My back right. I'll try
They have a nade guy at top. But he's weak. Kill the nade.
I got low.
Yeah, I rocket up now.
Gonna die.
No, you won't. Fuck. Rocket at mid.
Rocket, got it.
Oh, up soon.
There's two guys here. I got low.
Yeah, nice, nice. Go first, just to make sure. Yeah, you take it.
Nice. Their quad.
Yeah, enemy quad 11. Telly empty. The quad is probably at low, I think.
Killed him. Back
Nice.
low.
Yeah,
Back
coming. Where?
At the SSG.
Alright. Oh, fuck. I'll still try to make it. Enemy coming.
Back still here.
Nice.
You take the next.
Yeah. You can go to quad already.
There's guy at rocket at high.
I'm taking this red and going to quad. Check box if you can get
My
it.
box.
Nice. Don't go in yet. I'm going in
Rocket
first.
under quad. Standing there. He jumped high. Killed him.
Nice, nice. I can take it.
Yeah, you take him. Weak.
Nice.
Take some rockets.
My quad. 10 and 8. Be careful with telly. One at high.
One sleep. Killed him.
One rocket killed mid.
I have nothing high now.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
weak
the
as
high
well.
rocket. Do we need the
Going
box?
low? No. Got the low.
Oh, there's enemies. Three at select, three at select.
At the back.
They got it plug in.
Oh god,
My
damn
tele.
strong can they be? We got the high.
They go low.
Yeah, it's spawning now.
They got it.
We got low. Nice.
My quad. I have nothing.
With my box. One in box, but I stole the box. Kill the rocket at belly.
I'll
Low
go
now.
low.
Low now.
Yeah. Here with quad testing. My low.
I took that. One rocket at high. I got it back at mid.
I can hold low now. If you
Well,
want.
they have one rocket at high.
Okay. I'll come then.
Yeah.
Coming from tele. High mega is on. There's two rockets at high. Killed one of them. I need to fall back.
Yeah, one at NG.
Quad dead.
Nice.
I'm weak.
My box.
Left back at it.
Killed the back.
Nice. Enemy low. Like 6 left.
One at high rocket. Should be
Enemy tele.
relatively weak, I guess.
My high
Maybe
mega.
not.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm in box.
I stole back red. There's a rocket guy there.
One guy at mid. I got the high rocket too late. My quad 14.
Enemy rocket flow.
Alright. 100 quad. I'll go low.
One is there. He's high now. You will get the high.
One behind.
Ah, that was nice.
Was it you?
Yeah.
Oh. Nice timing there.
Yep. I'm at box.
One at tailing.
Maybe kill the rocket. Box is up. Rocket. Weak.
Weak guy, high rocket.
Enemy quad 15. Quad at box. Enemy at high rocket.
Yeah. So weak at high. Killed.
Quad at low. 3 guys low. They got the low rocket. 10 left.
Rocket 8 and nade at mid. He tried to rocket jump before it, so shouldn't be too strong.
Sleep.
We got the high rocket.
Rocket
Got
at
a
high.
nade. Rocket killed at quad. Shortcut, you take.
Enemy quad again.
One rocket at mid.
You got high. 3 late.
I died behind.
There's 2 guys at high. No weapons, I think. Low rocket going back room.
Do we have to roll low rocket time?
I didn't see him take it, but I think it was like 15 or something. A bit early. My high. And I left the back.
Yeah, I got the back. I'm at quad now. Super weak though. Died. Low is 16.
We got the low.
Two guys at high.
Should be weak.
Now he is. He's so weak. He's so weak there. There. Here. Dead. Two guys at high.
I got low.
Both rocket.
Quad at low.
There was some. Yeah, killed one rocket high. They should have only one rocket now, I think.
My high mega.
5 oaks. Yeah, Conan is their only rocket maybe. He's at NG under quad and took a lot of SG, went to mid.
He's at low. Lava trap. He took a lot of edge. Okay. He's under quad. I killed him.
Nice. Can't make it.
Get it. Enemy quad.
I took tele.
5 off.
Kill the quad.
Nice.
There's still one rocket at high. Should be weak though.
My high rocket.
He's at mid.
Okay, I go.
Yeah, stuck there. Just press the button. My low. Dead.
Left back please.
He got it, but he's weak. He's weak now.
Killed him. Back.
Nice.
I got it.
Conan is super weak at high. I'm
We
waiting
got
for
it.
low. Killed me still. They got low. He's behind and weak. Now we have no quad rocket.
Rocket at peak.
I have one rocket at high. Going for mega.
He did take the mega. He's still there.
Yeah, still sitting there. Interesting. He fell down. Nice.
That's a pack.
Perfect. One rocket still at high. Yeah. Nice. So weak at high now.
Killed one. Back there.
They got the high rocket, of course.
I'm really weak. I got the quad. I'm falling
Two
down.
guys at low. They got the low.
Left and back. That's a rocket. Nice. Rocket low.
One going fast
Not there.
and one at low.
I did it. One
No,
at
I
high.
left the pack. Pack is still there. They will get it.
Just took them, tele. We're done. One rocket
This
squad.
sucks.
One rocket high. Pretty big rocket low.
Yeah, I got low.
I got high.
Nice.
There's a rocket at high and quad going low.
Right. Low is at 54. Quad should be weak at low.
Yeah. Killed him. Got a
Nice. Red mega save.
I'm coming. One rocket at path.
Yeah, you take that red. You take everything.
Yep.
Right, I'm going.
Did you take the rocket?
Killed one rocket. Still rocket under quad. And at quad, 2 rockets there on that side.
Can you get the quad? I took low. Hey,
No, absolutely not.
coming. Big rocket. Killed.
Dead.
Come on. Get it.
Yeah. Killed 2 guys here.
Rocket at path. That's a path.
Right.
Still at back.
Going low.
Here's box now. I'm back now.
Yeah, killed one at high.
Nice. My back room.
2 guys at high still.
When was low?
I don't remember. Right, we can still do it.
I got low. I'm weak.
One killed path. Did you leave a pack?
No, no.
I need
Yeah,
it.
you take it. High mega is up. High mega still up. I'm dead.
2 killed at belly. Killed at telly.
2 guys at peak. They have a CL now. CL back at lava. High there.
Yeah, I died. Killed the GL.
My high.
They have 1 rocket behind.
Enemy high mega.
One weak rocket at telly.
I'm at quad.
I try with SG. He was killed, I think. Yeah, and I got a pack.
My quad and killed 1 rocket.
I will go low. Take the armor. 1 in path, 1 in path. 1 nade in path.
Killed.
Dead. They have 1 red guy at low now. Shit. He ate a rocket coming back to low weak.
Oh. 2 pines to my face. That's... 1 at back. 1 at high rocket.
1 in box.
Killed my rocket.
Yeah, killed a rocket at low. Or in box, sorry. I'm in box.
I got low. 15.
Nice. My box.
Rocket at peak. Going low. I'm going to low with 16.
Yeah.
I got the low. 16.
Nice, nice.
My
I'm behind, really weak. Yeah, no.
Enemy
Just
sleeping.
frags.
Going high.
Killed 2 guys at low.
There's still people sleeping.
Yeah, I'm at low. I will take the low.
I'm at quad.
Yeah, low safe. Low is absolutely safe now. 1 in path, killed.
Do you have anything? I don't.
No.
I took quad. 27.
Because I'm at low. Just don't come here.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah. Make sure that we get frags now. Everywhere else.
I need to get to armor actually. Okay, I got the dead.
I got low.
There's 1 guy at high. Probably rocket. I try to go high.
Yeah, I'm at low.
Killed 1 guy at high.
Alright, killed 1 rocket here. Alright, my box.
Enemy quad. Oh. we can still do it.
Yeah.
Not tele.
No. Yeah, enemy quad at low. 2 rockets at low now.
My tele.
Got it, tele.
Ah. Killed the one rocket.
Nice. Tele. 2 guys at tele. Good. No weapons at tele. 2 free frags. 2 free frags at... Oh, fuck you.
I have 2 health at 3. Low. 1 bad. My recall.
Right, now
I'm
frags
just going.
then. Yeah.
For quad. One at quad. Quad going back.
Not at all.
Quad tele.
Killed. Rocket at low. 1 rocket behind. So, what was happening at tele? I was holding low rocket for like 2 minutes. We had quad.
I was at first tele, I then went to, I don't know. One was at the high and then I went back from tele to high. There was a guy at high, took the quad. I don't know.
Yeah, and just before they got the quad, I actually killed one of their rockets already. So they had 2 rockets.
Yeah,
Like-
I was just NG.
I just don't get it, because for 2 or 3 minutes they didn't get a single rocket at low.
I think someone left the back
Yeah, must have left, because
I was surprised that there was still a rocket at high.
yeah, and Infest is actually the only option, because Oke came to low with no rockets. I took the low
I
and
think
he
Infant
took
was
the...
the high guy when I checked it. Yeah, the rockets there.
Frustrating, because that was so our game. There
Yeah,
shouldn't have been
just if I
any way to
gotten the
lose
quad.
it. Absolutely no way to lose a game like that. They were slow spawning. So how do they get 2 rockets by slow spawning? Just madness. Should never happen. And you can't really blame Infest either, because, I mean, even if he dropped that one back, because I killed it, and he didn't drop more than 4, and 2 of those were actually transferred, so
Yeah.
that's actually not so bad. But just, I will download a demo of that one as well. I just want to see what happened there. How did they end up with 2 rockets when low was absolutely safe? They didn't get a single one from there. And but where did you get a rocket? How did your rocket jump up when we had the previous quad, and you didn't get the rocket from low, unless you were really sitting at high rocket for, I don't know, 2 minutes? And if you did, what was our quad doing? Because that would be Henu. So
How's it tele? Or NT?
yeah, I don't know, someone in that kind of situation.
Tele and I went to check
Yeah.
peak and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if it's your job exactly, but someone definitely on the tele side, you had 3 people there, has to go for the high rocket to make sure that they haven't
We had
made
the
a
guy at
shortcut.
high and the guy at tele, and then I went to...
Yeah. Well, the guy at high, I don't know what he was doing. If they are getting 2 rockets, that's just madness. Interesting. But yeah, even when they got the quad, you somehow got a rocket right after that. But somehow I thought that the quad was weak and it was somehow killed and you got a rocket from him, and then I went to low and the rocket was still there. And I died. Well, interesting. I blame the horrible ping. That's it. Always a good excuse. And the fact that I have not eaten. Hello, Quakeworld. Welcome. Long time no see. 2 days of streaming in a row for me. It's getting cooler here in Romania as well, so it's a lot better, somehow bearable. Yeah, let's do it. I'm a tele. I have 1 health on tele.
Our quad.
Yeah, I got the high. I have 1 health and rocket.
In the back room.
2 slipped. 1 ate a rocket.
My back red. Coming to low.
There would be tele up.
I got low.
And they have a rocket at high. Holy shit. I need health at low.
My box.
I died at low.
I'll take the box and go to quad. The rocket here. The quad. Oh, beautiful.
I'm at quad.
Enemy low. 1 sleep.
Oh fuck.
Killed the sleep guy. My high.
My quad.
And lane.
Quad dead. They have so many rockets that it's ridiculous.
Rocket and the quad. Oh.
Yeah, and the tele.
Nice now.
They got the low as well. I think they have 4 rockets now.
Yes, probably. Let's get the low now.
Yeah, should be really weak now. 8 and 8.
Look at together. And then spawning together.
Alright, I'm behind. I'm behind. Don't make a sound. Don't make a sound. Let it come. Yeah, I'm dead.
Rocket big. Hi, Dylan.
Going low. Kill 1 rocket at low. They have one still at low. I'm so weak here. Open the red. No. They got fucking everything. 1 at quad.
My quad. Killed
Nice,
one rocket.
nice.
Back at quad, I got hit. I need to fall back.
And 1 rocket at high tele.
I'm waiting for
1 rocket at high tele still. Shortcut for me. Shortcut. Nice, got the pack.
rocket and quad.
I'm at tele.
Killed the
Nice. Now high is safe.
high box.
1
Sleep,
rocket
tele.
at mid.
Nice.
Killed the guy. 1 rocket at mid. Maybe went too low.
On the squad. 1 going to the tele. One rocket killed.
Nice. I rocket 16.
Sleep.
Yeah, go through. I will be at telly.
Okay. Up. Nice. Rocket at peak, left to max. I think he took it. I shot a stair. It's down.
I took low. He's weak at low now.
Okay, coming.
Kill. Back at low.
Coming up.
At the red mega button, here. Button. There.
Okay.
They got it.
I thought
Low.
you meant this
Yeah.
button here.
Low up soon.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, you take it. I will go for a quad. Fuck me.
My back right.
Yeah, I died at mid.
Then a quad. We died. Back here, back.
Where? Mid.
Under
Okay,
quad.
coming. No, you... Nice. One in path. I have no idea what he has.
Enemy low, I think. Hiding at back room.
I-11. Killed one engine. Two guys at low.
We need help.
Three guys at low, maybe.
Kill two of them. I can stay.
Yeah,
Low it up. I take it.
yeah you
I can come
absolutely
to
take it. Killed everyone at high.
I'm holding low.
Yeah, you hold the low. One killed mid.
One back room. He shouldn't get anything there. My low. He went big now.
Yeah, they slipped. I took the high rocket. Killed one at high. They are sleeping.
They got the low.
They have rocket at high. I have absolutely no idea how, and they will get the quad.
Fuck. Yeah, I've been holding the low. We got all the lows.
And I got all the highs. I took all the fucking highs, and they still have a rocket. Always the same fucking thing.
Rocket bad.
Yeah, it's a quad rocket. Nice, I got the low. 10 late.
Then a squad.
I'm not sure. I killed one rocket.
Can I make it with the next threat?
You should.
I'll try. My back right, I'm coming.
One in quad tunnel. Weak. Backs there under quad and high.
Kill two rockets.
Nice.
Kill her.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
I died, but I didn't kill the back.
Yeah, and I caught a pack. I'm weak though. Open the tally.
They shouldn't have anything. At least I killed 3 rockets. You got the back.
Yeah.
One sleep, big.
Yeah, killed it.
Two guys at low.
They will get
They
it.
got it. 19 is low.
Yep.
I got high.
Nice.
A 15 HP.
Yeah, I'm going to quad.
I can't come. One at box. Enemy box.
Quad dead. No, rocket dead, sorry.
On the back room.
Did they get low?
I think we can follow.
I'm in box. They are sleeping.
I'm up. Oh no. Got the low 20.
There's a nade guy on top.
Do you need help at what?
No. I
Yeah,
hope
say
not.
no.
Killed the nade.
There's a rocket at low.
Right?
Killed him.
Nice. I'm at quad.
I took low.
We got the nade.
They're all low.
Do you need help?
Got the low. I need to leave here, yeah. One is back, but can't go there anymore. My box. Low is 20. Rocket under quad. I took high 10. Rocket at path. Killed him, there's a path.
Nice.
I can't go.
Yeah, I will take low.
My quad.
There's no back here in path. Or no, I found it. Yeah, got it. 3 guys at low.
Okay.
2 killed. Killed all 3.
Okay, nice. I need the armor, I hope someone is there.
One in box.
2 at high, I hope he didn't leave a back there. I'll go through here.
I took low. They have one with red mega behind.
I need help at quad, probably.
Yeah, I will take the box and come.
You take the quad.
Just a second.
It's low 320. I took the quad.
I'm going low then. Nice.
One might pick. OP is I got the low.
It's almost better in this situation not to give it to teammates if they're leaving packs. If we can just keep them away from
I'm at box.
my high. Kill the nade at mid. They still have one guy at high.
My box.
Kill.
There's 3 guys at low.
Right, I'm at quad.
Low. I think I
Yeah,
can
high.
go through the same CL.
Right, I killed high rocket.
One of the low. Left the CL back.
Yeah, I
My
got
tele.
it. Fuck. No, we got the low. Weak in box. Dead in box. Okay then. One nade guy at
My high. I killed the night guy.
Nice.
Enemies left. I'm going.
Alright, low is 7 late.
High map kill.
I My
I'm at quad,
box.
but I have
I could take it. I could
to
take it.
take. Two guys here.
Killed.
One on the
My
quad.
quad.
Enemy got low, I think. And back room.
Right, I got high.
Yeah, rocket back room.
Coming. Went to mid.
Under quad now.
Yeah, coming. Might be backs.
He has teleport.
Yeah.
And one rocket back room. He's
How can
hiding
they-
at high tele.
How can they have so many?
They got the low, I think. Kill the guy. There's. It wasn't him.
Yeah, they
Under
have
quad.
2 rockets still.
Rocket at 3. I think 2 rockets there. High tele.
What happened to the quad?
I don't know.
Rocket fell through tele. One rocket killed him high.
Nice. Coming tele.
I died.
I got the high. I is 21. Some arm.
Weak in box.
Okay, I'll try to kill him.
Low up.
Think I
Got it.
killed the box guy.
Yeah, you did. Low is 6 lane and I got the box as well.
Rocket at 1, 3.
Yeah, back.
That was the guy. One at quad, TL.
Yeah,
I got
going.
Nice box.
I'm at the quad. Kill the rocket here. Kill the GL. I took everything.
My box.
Enemy sleep.
One high. Tunnel.
Okay. Low would be now.
Tele is 8.
They got the low, I'm sure. At mid, maybe. I might have just killed one rocket. I'm in box. Maybe killed her. Who was it? You?
Yeah. You take quad. Ah, you don't.
No, not anymore. Not after your team rocket.
Well, he was waiting at.
Yeah, I know. I know what happened.
When he's low.
No.
I'm at low. I do.
One in box, be careful.
One pass. High pass.
Two guys NG.
I got the low, but I'm going to die. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, come and open tele if you spawn somewhere nearby.
Oh, I'm at low.
Right, I fell through. I'm at quad now. My quad 28. Box up.
Bring
Daddy
low.
lost.
My low. My back red. Careful with me back home.
I took mine.
I'm gonna die if they come. I can't get two more.
Killed two guys high.
They got the Aake got the low. Nice. He might have missed it back. I'm not sure.
Three guys at high.
Tap low. Top the low.
I'm at low.
Low is safe.
My box.
Do what back?
I'm at quad. One quad, 31. I think everyone is just sleeping.
Yeah, low is safe too.
Quad over. Oh shit! I just missed like 3 rockets and made with 3 quad rockets against an SG guy, so I had to run away and then I jump into lava. Just horrible. Just horrible. Almost 100 for you.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And we just lost against them.
Yeah.
And I think I even played better in the previous game than in this one.
I played a bit better. I didn't leave that many packs. And it was so easy to hold the low at the end.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be easy last time as well, but then they had 2 rockets. So, I don't know.
Well, you were at the NG side this time.
Yeah, I was. And still they were just sleeping through all the time. No one was at telly. I
Yeah,
really
it was
had
a
to
pretty
make sure.
chaotic there last time too.
Yeah, I was just making sure that, okay, don't take rockets. I couldn't hold the telly because then they would make a shortcut. So I just had to pretty much run between rocket spawns and then some armor somewhere and hope that there's no grenade guy anywhere.
That was closer than you would accept when we got 18 quads.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. 18 quads and then we only win by 140 frags. That is unbelievable. With 18 quads you should win by 300. It really should be something like 400, 100 or 350 to 50.
Yeah.
18 quads, that's crazy. And yes, Kriba, I'm in Romania. My wife is working here, and I have a distant job, so I can work wherever there is internet, and maybe where time zone is somewhat similar to Finland. And Larre, I want to play 4 and 4. If I have a chance to play 4 and 4, then no way I'm stopping it. For end. Sorry, mate. 4 and 4 all the way. End is so easy to find that I will stick to 4 and 4 whenever I can. And yeah, where have I been? I've been playing, but I've been playing, for example, Quake Champions that I, at the moment, can't stream. But this weekend, hopefully this weekend, I will get the motherboard. Because today, I got my memory, and I showed yesterday already. I have the processor, so, and I have a new case there on the floor. So, getting there. I should get a cooler tomorrow and the motherboard on Friday or on Saturday. And then I can stream, I hope, everything that I play, which is mostly Quakeworld and Quake Champions. But with this current computer, Quake Champions is just a no-show. I'm just a programmer. I've been working for the same company for 6 or 7 years. Yeah, for sure. DM3.
Still need one vote.
What language? At the moment we are using a stack with Java backend and React frontend, so that would be Java and JavaScript. But also sometimes I have to maintain some script-based systems written in Perl, and for fun I use PHP. And I've been programming some C++ and a bit of C# as well, but that's it basically. Nothing so fancy or exotic or interesting. It's just a job. Quake and computers games are a lot more interesting. And life in general, traveling, climbing. Programming is just to make money. At the moment. Oh shit. Let's play. Billy. Ready the fuck up. Time to play. Ready or die. Yes. DM3, this should be fun. My rocket. Are you in voice? Hello. Alright. Our pen.
Link's enemy quartering, but I'm sure they are it is.
Alright. I'll try to get the... No, I had to leave. Right. If you die, check under lifts. I'm really weak. Check under lifts now.
Yeah, I'm coming. Should be clear.
Alright.
I'll take the SMG.
Yeah, leave the mega.
Not there. LG here. Should
Right.
be pretty. I don't know what he has, but nice.
Yeah, 7 health.
One quad. LG. Look at it out of SG.
Where is it going?
I don't know, he was still at quad.
Yeah, he's afraid. So weak, so weak.
Ah, he
doesn't
got
have.
10 SG, I don't know what he had.
He doesn't have anything. 1 kill. And yellow.
Look at the low bridge.
Crap.
One going red.
Back at yellow, back at yellow,
I'm at bracket, I got the bracket.
back at yellow.
Did you take the yellow?
No. Yeah, I took it. We got the pack. We have 3 rockets now. And they should have only 1 LG rocket. I'm at the quad now.
Are they going
No. Now they have LG as well somewhere. No lost message again. Help at the quad. Help at the quad.
I'm coming, but I'm late.
Right. I just feel like giving up. Really? How is it possible that we have 3 rockets and I'm
Get the
alone
LG.
at the quad?
I went for the bent mega. I left the yellow to interest. I killed an LG there. Got the back from him.
Just 1 rocket at yellow. Waiting for red. Okay.
Oh, he's a big now. At quad. Under it. LG at yellow.
4 SGs to the rocket at mid. Two guys at quad, 1 with rocket.
Enemy quad.
Yeah, my rocket, my blade.
Quad going SNG.
Alright, my yellow. 32 to yellow.
3 guys at red. LG and quad. At yellow.
1
at
kill
yellow.
at SG. Might have been LG.
Quad coming yellow.
Right, I'm at red.
My yellow. I'll go for LG. Rocket at red water. Killed the rocket, got back.
Nice.
I'm pretty weak.
I got the red. I'm going quad.
I'm at SNG with 15. Somebody else here. One or two.
I need the red.
Coming.
Yeah, I'm at red.
You take.
At red 4 late. And there is a rocket somewhere. Just no. I
No
guess that's
messages.
SNG. Yeah, maybe.
I had the mega.
I'm going SNG. Yeah,
Did
someone
someone
here. Someone here. Kill.
Nice.
It's a rocket
I
there.
read. I'm hiding at yellow high.
Red
Went
is
window.
safe.
Bent.
Enemy LG yellow.
LG at pen. Enemy pen. Killed the LG, but one rocket there.
Yeah, sorry, I totally forgot Ben.
My LG. Quad dead.
Kill it yellow, my yellow.
I'm going bent.
Kill.
Enemy rocket.
Any idea if it's weak?
Ah. My LG. 10 late.
Yeah, our yellow. I'm at quad.
I'm at yellow.
One rocket at quad. I need yellow. If you don't,
I have L2.
you take and go for quad then fast. Come from the other side.
Left eligible, but he took some damage.
Yeah.
He's at peak. He's going red. One at rocket. Kill the rocket.
LG guy and bent. Killed. Got it back.
One enemy rocket, will we get it? Enemy rocket. 6 late.
I'm waiting for bent, Mega.
My LG.
My bent, Mega.
Enemy at rocket. One on the loop.
Yep. And
Enemy rocket at high bridge. Took a lot of SC. My LG 17. Red is 5 late.
red 4 late. They got the LG.
Rocket, rocket. Yellow, they got it. And yellow. It's pretty. I don't know. One rocket is window.
They got an LG back. I got it now. With the cells, not with the weapon. What is LG
I got
time
LG.
do we have?
20.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the next one then. I have 80 cells.
One rocket.
Yeah, 3 guys at red. They got the rocket.
SNG Mega.
He's at mid.
Rocket at the SNG.
I need yellow.
I'm with the LGU, okay.
One at yellow.
I really want to steal the rocket from Infest, but I don't know. Seems so annoying.
I'm at red.
No.
Help red.
I can get that.
Weak rocket here.
Took forest.
Yeah, dead.
My LG 29. Got a low bridge. Rocket yellow. My rocket.
The red dead.
2 rockets at water. And
1 dead.
yeah.
Yeah. My pen.
My ring.
My pen.
Waiting red.
Killed the
I have no
rocket.
idea about what. My red.
Killed LG. This is just so useless. I need the red. No, quad rocket here at red. I did it. No, they took LG as well. No, we
I'm at
got it.
rocket. My rocket.
No.
Big
It's just,
rocket at the yellow. Took 2 rockets to face.
yeah, I need LG really. I have 99 cells. Yeah, no, I died in water. It's just
Someone
unbelievable.
has a cut.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying to watch. At least I stole it. It's red hiding. My red.
they will get
Red
the
is too late.
LG.
He's a kill, killed him, got back. I'm back now. That was nice.
Cells up.
Killed the rocket, got back.
Do need the red.
Oh yeah, I have 20. Go for quad before me. I'm coming.
There is someone there already.
My quad, 15.
One at window. Nice dead.
I'll check SMG.
Yeah.
There has to be someone hiding. Or at red, I think.
I'm waiting for LG.
Oh, red.
Okay, there's a rocket guy at yellow. Yeah.
He's weak.
My L.
Killed him. Killed him.
Nice, nice, nice.
My bent.
Pretty much our last chance to make it.
Yeah.
I died. How the fuck did I die?
No. Okay, shot me. Fuck.
19 rocket. LG,
What?
sorry. You can in any way prevent them from getting here.
Rocket.
Nice.
Bridge.
No fucking way. Yeah, they
Red
got me
dead,
at
dead.
pen. It's just
Big rocket at low bridge. I can't go there anymore. I need to. You got the red. You need to get the quad.
one at mid.
Waiting red. My red. Going quad. One at yellow high.
I'm waiting for LG.
My quad 17.
Yeah. LG is full of enemies. SMG. Yeah, my 200 LG.
I heard that LG is full of enemies. I thought you didn't die there.
I tried to at least say that LG and SMG where all kids has died.
I misheard, sorry.
One
One
rocket
red one.
in water.
I just, yeah, nice. Bend. I have 100 cells.
I need this yellow. Are you at bent?
Yeah, I'm at bend. They got them, they left the back.
Ring dead.
Enemy rocket. 11.
What is weak?
Kill the rocket. I'll get the LT.
What is weak? What is really weak now? I don't know. I just shot 3 rockets at him and he spawns the back. I'm so fucking tilted.
Weak rocket at SMG. Really weak.
We got rocket.
I SMG mega. We got quad one.
I got LG. Late.
Weak rocket quad.
Undead, I think. Yeah, back
Rocket
at ring.
bent. Enemy quad.
They got the packet.
They got the bent mega.
Yeah, but it's coming red. Got the LG as well. One dead.
Rocket. They're back at rocket.
Nice, you killed one of their rockets. Or LG at least.
Rocket at high bridge. And yellow.
I need red.
I got LG.
Helmet quad. Helmet quad. Two guys here.
I got the
Nice.
quad.
So weak rocket at mid.
Bridge one there. I have 90
Yeah, that was it.
I'll try to get the LG. I have 90 there. 40. Oh, fuck, there's guy. With the LG. 100 shells back. Water.
Yeah, they will get
Got
it.
it. Got it. No LG, never. LG up.
Waiting for red.
LG
Got
going
it.
yellow. He will have the 100 shells. Yeah, got it back. My rocket they say.
Kill the LG mid.
Rocket window. Rocket SMG.
Yeah, one rocket there. I would love to get that LG finally.
Waiting yellow. LG. Yellow. We took one rocket. Still there. Two rockets. Yellow.
Waiting for LG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Rocket at yellow box.
What at red low?
Rocket at green. What at yellow?
Rocket kill at red, got it back. Ah, 40 seconds before the end, I finally get that LG. Yeah, and, okay, I got it before, and then you just shot me in the face with quad rocket. Had full red as well.
Yeah. I really did hear that you said that water is the LG is full of enemies.
Well,
or
yeah,
something.
I was streaming. I don't know what I said.
I might misheard it. I don't know. I was like, nice, I will get some frags, then kill you. I did almost 5k to enemy weapons.
Yeah, I noticed. That's a lot.
Yeah, when 2 of our guys did less overall damage.
Yeah, Infest dealt less than 1,000. And it was so close as well with the
Yeah,
super
that end
LG
that I
pack.
lost, that was so bad. I think we could have made it.
And of course everyone leaves.
Yeah.
That's what always happens. Well, we did get only 6 quads. Doesn't really help.
Yeah, that doesn't help. We did get 2 pens. How did you get that one? I went there before you went. There was like 3 guys.
I just jumped on them with SG.
Okay.
I don't know how they didn't kill me because I actually had to stand on the vent for like a second.
Yeah, I died at window before that. There was a rocket gun.
Yeah, but there were 2 other enemies there as well. And no one shot me. Even if you're not standing on top of the vent, you should at least kill the guy who is jumping
Yeah.
in. Although I guess they had only 1 rocket there and maybe 2 SGs, or maybe one of them had LG. I don't know what they had, but no one was basically shooting at me. Okay, this is not looking good. wonder who this player is. Now we really would need one decent player at least.
Yeah.
Rock and Ready are playing well though, so they don't really need maybe the best player available, but someone quite alright. Yeah, 40% is not. It's a decent LG percentage. Just the thing is that in DM3, 4, and 4, you don't use LG so much. Like as you can see, I actually shot only 135 cells. So of course you need to hit the cells that you're shooting, but it's not like you can just stare at the LG percentage and tell if someone has played well or even used LG very well. Because sometimes, for example, if we compare my LG to Henu's LG percentage is, or efficiency is lower, but he has also shot almost twice as many cells as I have. So actually he dealt a lot more damage with LG. And then we can take, for example, Åke here, 36%, almost as good as Henu, but he only hit 9 cells in total. So the percentage per se doesn't necessarily mean almost anything. DM4 2-on-2 is whole another story on the other hand, where LG is, I would say, that the best weapon available and also the most used because you have so many cells available. So there you end up shooting anything between 400 and 900 cells usually. And there the percentage starts to matter. For example, comparing someone who deals or who hits 30% to someone who hits 35%. There's also already a significant difference in given damage. But if you shoot, I don't know, 50 cells and the other guy shoots 40 cells, then it doesn't matter so much if you hit 30 or 40%. It matters more where you hit those cells. If you manage to kill a rocket enemy or an enemy LG or maybe even a quad, then those hits are so much more important than, I don't know, hitting spawn SGs, which you never should do in DM3. Alright, it doesn't look like this is happening, so I will go and eat then. Didn't eat anything after work, so alright, that's it for streaming. Thanks for watching. Hopefully during the weekend some Quake Champions streaming with the new computer. If I will get it, I will get the new motherboard. But until then, if you have any questions, I will check the chat for a while longer. But thanks for watching. Take care.